everyone, this is Jimmy. I'm actually at the retreat center now. I just got here today and it's just so nice. I'm gonna leave pictures at the end of this video. We're in the kind of mountainous region and almost in the middle of the woods, and there's deer and it's just beautiful. So I come here once or twice a year for an art retreat with some friends, and I just love it. It's just time to play. So I brought along my planning stuff so I could play with this stuff too if I want. So this is just a week for me to play and reset and use all my energy for myself. So I just love it. So I thought I would just go through my week and let you know what's going on with my week. This is an Adele. This is my wide Planner Perfect Traveler's Notebook named Adele. And I go through what's in each of my inserts in previous videos. And then here's my daily. And like I said, I go through this in my other videos. So for this week, let's see. This week went pretty well. Here was my weekly layout. This is today. Leave for the retreat. Now I'm here. So the week went pretty well. We got George's bed and got that delivered. I did not do very well on my miracle morning time this week. Had some sleep issues and I just wasn't as diligent as I should have been. But also what happens is sometimes my boys, my 20-year-old and 28-year-old are both at home, and if they come downstairs and start talking in the morning, I will stop whatever I'm doing to talk with them, because that's more important to me, because you know, the older they get, the less they talk a lot of times. So even though I wasn't as diligent with this, it's because I was spending time with them. So we had some really good conversations this week. And anytime they're open to talking, I'm there. So I don't ever want to miss that. And this is a nice quote I found: replace judgment with curiosity. I just love that. Instead of judging people, be curious as to what they're doing or what they believe or whatever. So I love that. So I had to write it down. Tuesday, again, nope. I did make it to my aerobics class, so that was a win. Pretty standard day. Wednesday, no checks again. Gosh, I was really bad. I wasn't as bad as, it was worse than I thought I was. But okay, here's what it was. Nice long conversation with Pauline. My daughter called me, and I think it was late morning, because I think I had just finished eating breakfast. That's what it was. And she's very busy. She's a teacher. She nannies during the summer, and she just has a very full life. She's 26, and she got married this time last year, so she's been married almost a year. So when she calls, again, I like to stop everything and have a conversation with her. So we talked for over an hour, so it was really, really good. So that was worth it. And what else? Started helping my son, George, he's 20, clean out his closet. He goes to a local university, so he lives at home. I just can't take it anymore. But tomorrow, okay, so I did it the next day. Yeah, I just went in there and talked with him and talked him into us cleaning it out. So that was good. And I found a lot of my old dishes in his room that had disappeared, that he swore were not in there, but they were. It's so funny what you find in their rooms. All right, we had his mattress delivered. Look up how to timestamp, so I learned how to do that, so I can start doing that on my videos. That was a work and learning goal. Took care of some of my mother's things. Thursday. Oh, I checked off a lot. I didn't do my yoga, but that's okay. Boys did some cleaning. Let's see. It's a pretty standard day again. Oh, I started doing Duolingo. We decided to go to Portugal for our vacation next year. And so I'm gonna do 15 minutes or 10 minutes a day of Duolingo. And I have a background in Spanish. I took Spanish in high school and college, even though I can't speak it fluently. I understand the language a bit, and Portuguese is very similar. So gonna do that. Trying to talk my husband into doing it too. He's like, all I need to learn in Portuguese is how to say, "Where is my wife?" So we looked it up. I can't remember what it is now, but he's like, that's all I need to do. If I'm looking for the bathroom or looking for something, I'll just ask you. I'll just say, "Where's my wife? Where's my wife?" He's pretty funny, but hopefully he'll do that with me. And then Friday, sick day, and I was sick because I got 3 hours sleep. I just couldn't sleep. It's just terrible. And I actually ended up taking something to help me sleep, but it was too close to the morning, and it didn't really make me go back to sleep, and I was groggy all day. So I did not go to my exercise class again. This is like the third week in a row I have not gone to my Friday exercise class. Didn't do any of this. And I did start setting up my August setup. Did not go on date night. I was just too tired. I think we ordered in, and I made a Green Chef meal with my husband, and then we watched shows. So he helped me with the meal. And then Saturday, I was still feeling a little under the weather, and I did a lot of just sitting on the couch, journaling and writing and stuff like that. Working on my weekly reflections and actions. Then went by a slow walk by the lake, watched a bunch of videos, played in my planner. It was just a chill day. My husband made the meal. He made the Green Chef meal, coconut shrimp soup. It was so good. It was like a lobster bisque, but it was shrimp made with coconut milk. It was delicious. And so when it was almost done, I heated up some pita bread to dip in it. So that was good. And then I played with my planner while my husband watched SEAL Team, and I half watched. Then this is today. Had a nice breakfast. This whole time was spent packing and getting ready to go. Leave for the retreat, water house plants, check yesterday's list, check, check, check. I didn't feel in my heart. And then I got here just after 3, and dinner is at 6. So we go into our rooms, and they're really nice rooms, very simple but very beautiful. And each room has a nice desk like this, and looking out over the woods. And then we meet for the first time. We come together for the dinner, which is in the cafeteria portion or dining room. All the meals are made for us. And then after that, we have our art time, introduction and meeting people and looking at all our art supplies and stuff. And then tomorrow starts the first full day. So I'm so excited. So I did my weekly reflections, like I said. My wins were I got George's new bed and had it delivered and all set up. Made it to 1 exercise class, so instead of beating myself up for missing 1, I'm giving myself a win for making it to 1. You do what you can do. Created weekly video and posted it. So I posted it Thursday, I think. Got 2 nights of good, or at least better, sleep. Good dinners every night. Nice long conversation with Pauline, my daughter. Helped George get his room and closet cleaned and decluttered. But I looked in there today, it's already messed up again. But he's 20. I shouldn't be cleaning his room. I just couldn't take it anymore. Anyway, decided on Portugal for our trip. Portugal found me. We were looking for somewhere to go for our 30-year anniversary, which was actually this past April, and my husband and I both were sick. So we decided to put our trip on hold. Portugal kept coming up. one of my neighbors and her husband went to Portugal. They're actually going to retire in Portugal now. Then my husband was meeting with his old boss the other day for lunch, and his boss said, oh, we're going to Portugal, and they're going to retire and move there too. So, and I just keep seeing things on Portugal, and so that's where we're going. So I started learning Portuguese, learned how to timestamp, so that's good. I'm glad I can do that now with my videos. Paid Mimi's bills, managed Mimi. My mother had some issues this week that I had to take care of. Had good, deep conversations with George. So those were a lot of wins. What worked is keeping my morning routine even when I didn't feel like it. I wonder why I wrote that down. I think because I did do it some mornings when I didn't feel like it, and it did help. So it wasn't every morning, but I need to remember this, that even when I don't feel like it, it does help. Yoga greatly helps, but I need to practice it every day. Another thing that worked, realizing I can still have a good, productive, joyful day even if I'm tired. And that's true, because I look back and think, wow, I got a lot accomplished this day, and I felt like it was a happy day, and I was in a pretty good mood. And I remember like I had minimal sleep, and so a lot of it is my mindset. You know, obviously nobody wants to go through the day exhausted, but I can still have a productive day or even a joyful day when I'm tired if I work hard at keeping a positive mindset and doing the things that I need to do to take care of myself, not just mentally and emotionally, but physically and spiritually as well. So I'm learning. So this chronic insomnia that I've had for years is making me look at these things deeper so I can learn some lessons from it. What is it trying to tell me? What else worked is looking back and celebrating small wins. Good long convos with people helped me feel connected. It did, yeah. That always makes me feel better. Green Chef still working well. And daily appointments for content creation. Yes, so I spent a little bit of my time every day in my planners with content creation as the ultimate goal. So that worked. Adjustments I need to make. Keep trying combinations of herbs for sleep. Don't take the heavy medicine first. He gave me heavy sleep medicine, the doctor did, because nothing seems to work. And I took that at the beginning of the night one night, but then I still wake up, you know, between 2 and 4 and can't get back to sleep. And if I take another one, it really, really makes me groggy the next day. So I need to just take my herbs for sleep and try to sleep naturally, and you know, only take the sleep medicine once a night is what I'm trying to say. So if I save it for later when I wake up at between 2 and 4, that's better than taking it twice. Don't skip my morning routine so easily, but don't beat myself up if I choose differently intentionally, like for a combo. So that's what I was telling you about, a chance to connect. Need to track water again, 6 glasses a day. I've gotten bad on my water drinkage. So I was watching a video. Yoga Lifestyle with Melissa is the YouTuber I was watching. And it just reminds me of the things I need to do to take care of myself and have more energy. So I'm gonna track my water again, and sunshine and fresh air every day. I always feel better when I go on my jog first thing. So those are things for my weekly reflection. I did not fill in a lot of my weekly actions yet. One of the reasons being is because I'm here at the retreat. But I think I'll try to fill some of them in. So for my weekly actions, this week, personal. Keep reading. Okay, I'm gonna keep reading through the Carnegie book. I haven't finished it yet. I actually got another Carnegie book as well because I liked that one so much. Sorry, I was getting this. I got this book, How to Stop Worrying and Start Living. And that's by Dale Carnegie too. So I'm gonna read through this as well. It's really good. So I'll just read through my Carnegie books. Okay, fun and recreation while I'm at the retreat. So play. All right, this is always fun. Work and learning. I want to do my Duolingo. Health and wellness. Drink 6 glasses of water a day. All right, so that's all I'm gonna put in for now, but I will fill them in more as the week goes on. I'm a little tired from the drive and I'm hungry. I'm so excited just not having to cook meals for the whole week, and I just show up and they feed me. That's one of the best parts about this. So that's my weekly reflections and actions. So this is next week. I was using the ocean theme, nautical theme from Cocoa Daisy for the previous weeks, but for this week, I decided to use my leftovers. I have so many leftovers from Cocoa Daisy, and I love that about them because everything always seems to match other things. But this particular kit was from last November. I think it was called Home Sweet Home. And I had some leftovers, but I also went onto their website and I bought some of this kit. I think it was on clearance. It was at least on sale. If you go into the Cocoa Daisy website, they have older kits that they still have left, and you can buy them for less expensively. And I just love this kit because I love everything about self-care and being cozy, putting myself first, you know, because this week I'll be here at the retreat most of the week. So Monday, and I decided just to keep it simple. I just didn't want a lot of clutter in my planner this week. Make time for what makes you happy. So that's what I'm doing. Art makes me happy. Happiness is a cup of tea with good friends. So some of the people that come here have been to the other art retreats too. So it's nice to visit with them and with Catherine, the leader, facilitator. Wednesday, sometimes the most productive thing you can do is relax. True. Thursday, put yourself at the top of your to-do list and the rest will fall into place. Now, Thursday is when I go home. So we have lunch here and then after lunch, home. So I'll probably leave here about 1. Start back home. And what I think I'm gonna do this week, and this is why I haven't filled in anything yet, I think I might use it for journaling at the end of the day, or I may use it for pictures of some of my artwork, times with friends, stuff like that. So it's going to be different than planning what to do because my schedule is laid out for me. We do art most of the day. So here's the schedule while I'm here. So it's very chill. Breakfast, creative session, lunch, creative session, dinner, free time to continue playing in your journal or to rest. So some ladies will stay in the big room we're in and play in their journal some more, and there's all the supplies there. It's an art journal. Or you can go to your room and just be alone, or go take a walk with a friend, or have tea, or there's a big lobby with a fireplace and you can have tea in there. There's a library. So, yeah, just very chill. No demands. That's what I love about it. There's no demands on my time. If I choose to not go to one of the sessions, that's fine. So she encourages you to do what you need to do for yourself, to put yourself at the top of your list. And then Friday, I'll be back home. I liked this one, The Art of Living, because I usually, when I come home from the retreat, I have a renewed sense of the things that are important in life, a different perspective kind of. So I want to start off making wise choices for my daily life. And then, okay, here's the next thing. I didn't do Saturday and Sunday because I ran out of pages. You know, I get the blank journal, I get dot grid, but I get the one that's not pre-printed. And there was enough pages in here for until the last week in July, but July has 31 days and August has 31 days. So when I was counting out my pages for August, I wouldn't have enough because I do these two, because I add these 2 pages in after every week. I add these in. August, well, see, July has 31 days, and I was going to put this week, starting in July, in my August insert. But when counting out the pages for my August insert, August has 31 days too. Don't you love this? I went ahead and set this up using the Cocoa Daisy August kit. So I love it. I like the simplicity of it. But anyway, so if I want to keep in these 2 pages, which I do, I thought about taking them out or having just 1 page, but I really like having this here because it makes me take a look deeply about how I'm living my life and what my priorities are. So I want to keep it. So what I decided to do is just not have, not have a Saturday or Sunday, and that'll be when I'm back home. So I'm just gonna not script next Saturday and Sunday. If I do end up scripting, I can just do it in a regular notebook or something. And I'll just be more careful about how I count out the pages next time. So I'm gonna finish out July in this book, so I do half the week. And then I'm gonna give these 3 days 1 page each. This is an old Cocoa Daisy kit. I think it's from 2 years ago, September, perhaps. But I still had it and I love it, it's so cute. So I'm gonna do 1 page for Monday, 1 page for Tuesday, and 1 page for Wednesday. And then I'll move over into August. And then I have these for my weekly reflections and actions. And then my meal plan, the end. So that's what I've decided to do. But I like it, and you know, I like it that I can be flexible with the pages. So that's how I'm doing it, and this is gonna be my retreat week. And that's all I have for this week. And I'm excited to show you my August setup and my new Traveler's Notebook. So that will be in the next video, I promise. And thank you so much for watching. And I'm gonna go enjoy my dinner that I didn't have to make and then play with my art. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.